Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did something a little different. I did a get ready with me / story time kind of thing, you know. So it's just a little story time, just a little one about like some dates I've been through, you know, like dollar pizza, movies. It's just a lot, but it might be a little long of a video, a little bit. But you know, grab your tea, grab your Starbucks, grab some Cheez-Its, and just enjoy the little schmooey. And that's about it. I don't really explain what I'm doing because you guys already know the jazz. Didn't do anything much different besides actually put color in my eyes, on my eyes. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, everything will be down below. If you want to know eyeshadow eyes, let me know. But yeah, I thought this would be fun while I get ready to go out. Just chit chat with you guys, let you know about my past, about what it had done, you know. But yeah, so I will see you guys next week as always, and please remember to subscribe. I will leave a video link up here somewhere, so make sure to check out that video as well. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. That's how we gonna keep it poppin'. I'll see you guys next week, and thank you again for watching. Bye. Okay guys, so we're gonna do something a little bit different. I am honestly rushing through my makeup, like extremely. Like I'm gonna try to do this in 30 minutes. Not the video in 30 minutes, but you know. So, like I said in my intro, this is gonna be mostly a chit chat, getting ready with me, story time kind of shebang. So I don't know, what should I tell you guys about? I should tell you guys about, should I tell you about like one of the 10 billion dozen horror stories, dating horror stories I have? One of the 10 billion. Alright, so let me tell you about one. Okay, I don't know which one. Okay, so we're gonna go with movie / dollar pizza guy. Okay, so so I was single for a while, like a while, you know, a little while after my last serious relationship. So I had been single for a while, and people that I knew, co-workers, friends, or whatever, had been like, you know, like, you should get to dating. And I was like, it's not really working out, like, right now. So whatever, someone I knew, being a girl, someone I knew was like, oh, I'm lying. I actually set myself up for this one. So someone I knew, I saw her scrolling through her Instagram. Look at how red I am compared to my face. Like, my foundation saves my life. So I saw her scrolling through her Instagram, and I was like, wait, who's that? Me being the nosy ass person I am. So she was like, oh, this is my blah blah blah. So this person was related to her. And I was like, oh, okay. And me being the kind of person I am, I try to joke around about everything. So I was like, okay, like, you should let him know about me, you know? Like, you should hook a girl up. So she actually did, right? So I think, I honestly forgot this part. I don't know if she told him to request me or if I requested him. And I think I requested him and she DM'd him through my Instagram. But you know, she was like trying to hook us up like I asked for. And I was like, okay. So I went with it. And oh my life. So we started talking. We were talking for not for too long, maybe like probably less than a week, to be honest. And we were like vibing, you know? It was a vibe. Through text. Mind you, through text. We hadn't like FaceTimed or anything. We just DM'd and text. So, slide in the DMs. Alright, so, yeah, we were texting, DMing, messaging pretty much, whatever. And we had both agreed, like, okay, like we should meet up. And, you know, go on a date or whatever. So we were both pretty nervous because he had told me he had been single for a while too. So he was like, oh, I don't really date. And I was like, oh, you know, same. Like, I don't do the dating thing much. So we go on our first date. Alright. So since it was our first date in a while or whatever, we had both been nervous. But like we kind of made it obvious that we were nervous. So that way it wouldn't be like that awkward. So we meet up. And it's pretty good. I think we went to Starbucks first. Yeah, we went to Starbucks because we met up in the city. So we went to Starbucks, got something to drink. And yeah, so we're walking and talking. Mind you, walking and talking, and it's the winter. Like, it is brick. Super, super brick. But since I'm trying to impress him and try to look my best or whatever, because to me, I thought he was like, to me, he was very attractive. To me, right? So I'm trying to do the most, right? So I did my makeup, I did my hair, and I was wearing a pea coat in like maybe 30-degree weather or 20-degree, whatever. Alright, cool. So we meet up and I was like, okay, he looks like his pictures. And I guess he thought the same or whatever because I was at my catfishing prime, you know? He's being really nice and like complimenting me. I'm like, okay, this is going well, whatever. So, okay, we get Starbucks. And then we noticed that we're having like a pretty decent time. So we're like, oh, he recommended, he's like, oh, do you want to go watch a movie? Like, if you don't mind. I was like, no, yeah, of course. So we go. We're talking about like our movie preferences and stuff. And, you know, we were pretty similar in that aspect. Alright, so boom. So, we go to the movies. Alright guys, so my camera died because it loves doing that. So what was I telling you? I was telling you, oh yeah, so boom. So he was like, let's go to the movies if you like. I'm like, yeah, okay, no problem. So we went to the movies. Okay. So a little quick thing, right? A little quick thing. Actually, no, I'm gonna just tell you. Okay. So we went to the movies and we go up to the thing, right? And it's one of those like Lily's eating herself, like her foot. So we go to the movies and it's one of those that is sorry. Yeah, so we go to movies and it's one of those that is that seems like it's cash only because it's just a register. No, I'm lying. Everything today is like cash on credit, like whatever. So okay, so we go and we're looking at like the movie times. We're looking at what's playing because we didn't really know, like we didn't, you know, we hadn't expected to go to movies. So we decide on a movie. We're like, oh, blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah. We, again, like I said, we had the same movie preference, like action movie wise. It's my favorite movie, action movies. So, okay, we decided on a movie. So we're walking up and we're like there's a couple in front of us and there's like one other person or whatever. And he goes, oh, you got cash, right? And I was like, no, but I have my debit, because I don't carry cash, which is just a very bad habit. I was like, no, but I have my debit card. He goes, oh, okay. I mean, you want to just swipe your card and I'll just give you the cash? And I was like, this is like, to me, this is very awkward because it's the first time I meet you. It's different if you're like my friend and I knew you, or we had gone on dates before, and you know, like something. But I'm just like, all right, sure. Like, we're 2 people away, so what am I gonna do? Nah, I gotta go home. So I was like, okay. So my thing is, I do not care if it's 50-50 kind of thing, but I also feel like it should be something that is spoken about, or at least said in a different way, like, oh, hey, you know, you want to go half and half, and all right, cool, you know, something like that. But you got cash? And which was very like weird, because when we were speaking like grown-ups, you know, grown individuals. And then it's like, oh, you got cash, right? And I'm just like, no, but I got my card, so whatever. So I get up to the thing, we pick a time, blah blah blah. I swipe my card. All right, so in my head, I'm a very nice person, so in my head I'm like, all right, so we're probably gonna go to the snack section, because he said, I'll give you the cash. So I'm guessing he has cash or something. Like, you would not come on a meetup or a date empty-handed, like female or male. Like, I came with money in my debit card. I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, aye. So we're gonna go get snacks, and he'll probably pay for the snacks, because then even then it'll be a 50-50 kind of thing. Mind you, he had not given me the cash. Like, it's different if I swiped and he gave it to me. Nothing. I'm like, alright. So we go, and it's one of those city theaters where it's like an elevator. So there's like a little worker in there that's like, oh, what floor would you like? You know, whatever. And it's like concession stand floor, or like movie floor, like your theater's on floor, blah blah blah. So he's like, oh no, straight to the movie theater. Bro, yo tenía una hambre. I was so hungry. I was like, oh my god. Like, I was hungry because I knew I was gonna get food, whether me and him just met up, got a coffee, and I, you know, got food after, whatever. And I'm like, yo, this movie's gonna be 2 hours. You know how movies be? I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I was like, okay. So we go, and I'm like, I have to use the bathroom. So I go, and I'm like, what do I do? I think I texted one of my best friends, and they're like, if you hungry, you better go get food. Like, show him you could get your own food. I was like, alright. So we go to the movies, and then I'm just like we sit down, and then he wants to put his arm around me, and this is the first time I meet you, and I'm just there like, it was so weird for me, guys. Maybe it's because I hadn't dated in a while, like before him. So I'm literally there starving, and this guy's hand is around me. And I'm just like, how do you have your hand, like your arm around me, and you couldn't even ask a girl, like, oh my god, do you want like water? You know, like something. So like, nah, like I can't, like, I'm the kind of person that if I don't eat, I get very aggy, like I get headaches, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, nah. It's not happening. This is not happening. So I just couldn't hold it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna get something to eat real quick before the movie starts, because it was only in the commercial parts, like the trailer parts. And he's like, oh, alright. Being raised the way I was raised, I was like, oh, do you want anything? And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, okay. So I go to go get my food, and I go by myself. Like, it's not like he was like, oh, let me come with you. I go by myself. So I go by myself. And at this point, I'm just texting my friends like, oh my god, you know? And they're like, you know, like, don't worry, it'll be over soon, whatever. So cool. So that's that. And sorry guys. So I get, you know those like large, I think it's called large sizes of popcorn, like the big jug, like the big thing of popcorn. So I get that, and I get a water bottle, because this is like, now this might be like almost 2 years ago. So that's when I was like on my healthy stuff. I got popcorn because I was like, you know, it's just popcorn. But I had like, I bought like the big bottle of waters because I was on my healthy shit. I was drinking mad water, blah, blah, blah. That's when I was looking, you know. Now I'm not looking so, you know, but okay. Yeah, so I go and I get my big tub of water, blah, blah, blah. So I go back upstairs to the movie. And it's like about to start. Again, he does them. And I'm just like, alright. So, and we had, you know, we had been, like I said, our conversation was going good. We had been vibing or whatever. So, I'm just like, try to see how it goes, you know, whatever. So, I'm eating my popcorn. And Shorty had told me, and by Shorty, you know, the guy I'm talking about, whatever, had told me he's not hungry. Because, mind you, I had offered him to buy him something. I would have been shocked if he said yes, but okay, he said he wasn't hungry. So I'm eating my popcorn, and he just goes, I'm just like, I don't know, guys, if it's me, but I have this thing with like germs. Like if we go on a date and stuff, like I don't like sharing popcorn or food. Like I would never expect us to go to a restaurant and we'd be like, let me get a bite. Like our first date or our second date or anything, you know? Like unless I know you, we're on the point of like kissing, so it's like we already share germs, you know? It's different. Bro, I had just met you like in less than an hour ago. So I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But whatever, I'm not gonna be like, no. Mind you, I had literally offered him, like, hey, are you hungry? Okay. Then, what got me even more was that he's like, yo, can I get some of your water? Just like, in my head, I'm like, I haven't even opened it. And I'm just like, yeah. So I give him the water. And then he like puts his whole mouth on it. And I'm just like, you know when people like, I drink water with like only half of my mouth going on it in a kind of way. He was one of those people like, on the water bottle. Oh my god. I was so thirsty. Because mind you, I'd already started eating this popcorn. I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. So, alright, so he already drank from my water, ate from my popcorn, even though I offered the guy. And, mind you, at this point, I had paid for everything. I paid for the tickets, and then I had paid for the snacks, because they were my snacks. And I'm just like, wow. 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 So, and then I had also just felt very awkward because you don't know me and you're like already sharing food with me, like trying to. And then on top of that, you're putting your arm around me, which I don't mind. Unless you're like at that point. I just literally met you today in person. So I'm just like, okay. Long story short, this movie ended at like 12. I used to live in a pretty like semi-dangerous neighborhood. So I was just like, the movie ends and I'm like, wow, it's really late. And I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, oh my god, my mom already fell asleep, my dad. And he lives in the other part of the city, like, you know, like he lives going one way on a train and I go live on the other, going the other way. And I was just like, oh my lord. So I'm saying this on purpose, like I'm not gonna say this for no reason. So I'm just like, oh, it's ending pretty late. I can't believe I have to go home by myself. Like, you know, I'm never gonna be the kind of person that's gonna be like, can you take me home? Thanks. If you don't offer something, just like if you didn't offer to pay for the snacks, or if you didn't say, oh, here's the cash, I'm not gonna be like, hey, where's your cash? Hey, you should give me half of those snacks. You should take me home. Like, I'm not gonna teach you how to be on a date, or my expectations on a date, at least. If y'all okay with paying for everything without homie telling you, at least, that's on you, okay. But I was just like, at this point, I'm just like, okay, I care about getting home safe. I didn't really even care at this point about him knowing where I lived because I wanted him to leave me off at the corner. Then, that's all I was worried about, getting home safe. Because honestly, I was really scared about going home at that time because, like I said, I did not date at all. So I made sure I wasn't out at that time. Like, I would get home latest maybe 9. And that's like if I had a late class. Because remember, I was in a serious relationship, so this person would always make sure I'm home safe. So I'm not used to this. And I'm just like, oh my god. So I'm like, alright, maybe he'll offer to take me home. Like, you know, at least leave me at the, like, a block away from my house, you know, something. I showered Lilly today, guys. Okay, so that's that. And what's up? Let me put some bronzer on you. Bronzer on you. Okay, so I'm like, oh, so late. And he goes, yeah, yo, it's mad late. And I'm like, yeah, mad late. Nothing. Does not say nothing. And on top of that, he goes, oh, how you gonna get home? I'm like, damn, like from here I have to take 2 trains. I have to wait for one specific train to come, and then, you know, I could try to go on that. And he's like, oh, all right. So we're going to the same train station for now. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. So, yeah, let's go. And I'm just like, okay. So we go. And then literally on the platform, he waits on this side and I waited on this side because we're going in opposite directions. And I'm just literally talking about how I'm gonna get home. And I'm like, yo, it's real sus around where I live, blah, blah, blah. Like, mind you, what I was wearing was not winter clothes. Like, it was a peacoat, and I was trying to wear a nice blouse and stuff. And I'm just like, esto is for, like, me to wear at 5 p.m., you know? Like, when it's okay. Whatever. So, didn't take me. I went on the train, blah, blah, blah. And he texts me like 2 minutes after I'm on the train, like, oh, I had a great night, blah, 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 like, we should do it again. It was nice meeting you. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And then the way I am is I'm not confrontational. But if I feel some kind of way, like, I'm not gonna keep entertaining it if I don't feel like me and you are on the same page. So, alright, so boom, it died again. Okay. So he's like, oh, it was a great vibe, blah, blah, blah. We should see each other again. And I'm just like not having it. I'm like, uh-huh. Yeah. And he's like, oh, what happened? Like, are you okay? Because, you know, you don't seem okay. Like, we just left and you were completely different. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, no, I wasn't. I was not trying to kiss you goodbye. Like, you know, like, no, I wasn't. So then, I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm home. I was like, I ran home and I had to call my mother, wake her up so she could be on the phone with me at least. I'm going to bed, bye. Texted me the next day, I didn't respond. Texted me, and I'm like not responding. And he's like, hey, if I made you feel uncomfortable or whatever, like you should let me know. You shouldn't just ignore me and blah blah blah. So I'm like, at this point, like, I'm getting annoyed, so I'm gonna just tell you what it is, and hopefully it goes better for you in the future. So I tell him, I was like, first of all, in my expectations on a date, if it is not said otherwise, is normally for the gentleman to pay. And on top of that, I'm also very big on like opening doors and like chivalry, you know, like old school chivalry. And he didn't do any of that either. So I was like, that's what I'm, you know, that's what I'm looking for in a man. Blah blah blah, whatever. And then, all right, so long story short, why you change, blah blah blah. And I told him, I believe if you believe in half and half, let a girl know before you go on a date, and that way everything won't be awkward. But my biggest thing, and I told him, was, you didn't take me home. It's 12 o'clock at night. He was built, like, he was a built guy. So I was like, you can take care of yourself, but as many times as I told you that I was nervous to go home by myself, you didn't offer to take me. So I just feel like, you know, like, me and you are just, I think one way and you think the other. And then he was like, no, oh my god, I told you I would give you the cash, but I totally forgot, something like that, like I forgot or whatever. And then the going home thing, I just didn't want to seem like a, you know, like, I didn't want to seem like I was doing too much, trying to take you home on the first date, but you put your arm around me. Whatever. I didn't want to like put you in the awkward position of saying no or yes, but you put me in the awkward position of paying for everything. I pick up, whatever. She's like, no, it's just a big misunderstanding. I'm sorry. I believe in exactly what you believe in. Please give me another chance, because I feel like we really had a vibe. Me being the kind of person I am, I was like, I'll think about it. Let's just talk for now, like through text. So we're texting, and then, you know, everything goes fine through text, so whatever. Everything's fine. And then he's like, hey, it's been a while. Because I had been kind of avoiding going out with him because, so yeah, I was kind of avoiding it because I didn't want to have to deal with whatever it entailed. But we kept talking because we had a good conversation. So he's like, hey, it's been a while, let me just take you out again. And I was like, oh my god. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So he was like, let me pick you up from work, and then we'll do something around there. And where I used to work, there's like everything around there pretty much. So I'm like, all right, we'll probably go eat, you know, something. So again, I got cute for work, and I got cute to go out after. So he picks me up. It's still winter, guys. Like I've told you, it's not like 10 years later. It's still winter. And I didn't make him pick me up. I just told him to wait at the train station and we'll meet up there. Bro. Also, a little backdrop, just real quick. I had told him, I don't think we can go out because I'm pretty tight on money right now. So I'd rather wait until I get paid before we go back out. Just in case, you know? And he's like, oh my god, no. Please don't think like that. I got you this time. Like, don't even. Like, don't even. Like, you know, like he was kind of like he felt some kind of way that I said that. So I was like, okay. Are you sure? Because I'm telling you, I literally don't have anything right now to be spending. And he's like, no, I got you. Like, alright. So I was like, yeah, you can pick me up, whatever. Okay. So he picks me up. He goes, wow. I'm craving ice cream. Bro, it's cold as hell. Cold as hell. And you are craving ice cream. But since he was the one paying completely this time, I was like, oh my god, okay. I was like, yeah, no problem. So he's like, oh, let's walk there, we'll have a conversation, and then we'll eat. Like, we'll eat ice cream. I was like, alright. I had told this man that I completely had not $1 to my name. So he literally had told me I will pay. So I was like, alright. So we walked to Cold Stone. Cause that's the only like ice cream thing around there. So we walk, and y'all know that Cold Stone be like freaking $8-9 each person. So we go, and he's like, oh, you first, order first. I was like, all right. So I order first, and then the lady's slowly taking my tray to the register, and she's like, she tells him and me, he's like, are you guys together? And I'm like, yeah, I'm with him. And he's ordering, like, he's taking forever. And she ends up taking it to the register, and he's like not making eye contact with me, and I was like, I'm about to take this hefty L. So I'm like, I want to take this hefty L. So I go to the register. I deadass had no money. I had to use a credit card that I knew had credits on it. So I swipe my card, and I'm there like eating by the door, and he comes up to me, he's like, oh my god, what did you, like, why did you pay? And I'm like, she looked at you, you said nothing. So I wasn't gonna ask you again. And he's like, no, she didn't even look at me. Like, no, she didn't. And I'm like, wow. Like, really? Really? So I'm like, it's fine. I already paid for it, it's fine. And he's like, oh, you gotta stop doing that. I told you I was gonna pay. And I'm like, no, this man is not. He is not right now. Like, he is not really trying to do this. So obviously, I'm upset. I was wasting money I didn't have. And this is exactly what I told him. Let's go out when I have money. Like, my own money. Whatever. So we're eating. He's like, oh, let's walk while we eat. It is still 30 degrees out. So we're walking, and I'm like eating my Cold Stone. I'm just like, I want to get this over with. I want to get this over with. He's like, I want to walk to the piers. We walk to the piers. Piers is by water. Duh. It's cold. I have ice cream. I'm dying. I'm literally dying. And then we get to the water, and he's like, I can really see a future with us. Like, I see this going somewhere. And I'm just like, what? Like, what? And I was like, I just want to know how you feel. Like, and we had spoken about, you know, sex. And I was like, I'm not doing that right now, blah, blah, blah. Until I'm in a serious relationship. And he's like, and I know you had told me that you don't believe in having sex while you're dating, but it could be something so beautiful. And I'm like, no, he's not. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm pretty cold. I want to go. I'm hungry. At this point, like, I'm not having it. So he's like, oh, I have this great place around here. We could walk right to it. We walk like 10 city blocks. And then we get to a corner, and I'm looking around because he's like, oh, I see it. And I'm like my hungry ass is like, where? So he's like, oh, it's right there. And I swear to you, I did not see anything. Like, anything at all. And he's like, right there. And I was like, what? All I see is a Starbucks, and right next to it, like this big, $1 Pizza Shack. Like a little, it's not even like a store, it's like a little shack, you know what I'm talking about? Like, little. And I'm just like, while we're waiting for the light. So I'm like, I don't want pizza. And he's like, oh, but you said you were hungry. I was like, I want Starbucks. Like, I was not gonna walk in there. I was not, because you are not gonna buy me $1 pizza after I just bought my own ice cream, after I just paid for a whole last date. Bro. And I was not about to walk in there. I hate those spots. Like, again, I'm a German kind of person. Like, I can't. Like, I can't. So he's like, oh, okay, we'll go to Starbucks. So we go to Starbucks. And I'm looking at the menu because I really didn't, like, want to order something expensive because he said he was going to pay. So the lady's like, oh, are you ready? I'm like, no, just one more second. And then I was like, oh, I'm ready. As soon as I said, oh, I'm ready, and he was right next to me, he goes, yo, I'm going to be right back. And I was like, huh? Yo, I'm going to be right back. I'm like, no. He's like, I'm going next door. You want something? Pero dime. I'm just like, but I'm ordering. He's like, yeah. I'll be right back before you're sitting down eating. Literally, like, I'm not paying for your, like, I'm not. And I'm just like so confused because you had told me you were gonna pay. I'm so confused. So lady rings me up. I pay with my credit again. I'm sitting down, I'm eating. Like, thinking about my life, what has gotten me here, what bad karma did I have. Like, this is why I don't date. Like, this is why I didn't date. He comes back with a slice of pizza and he's like munching on it already. And he's like, oh, you want any? I was like, no. He's like, yo, how is Starbucks? I never ate here because I think, it's mad overpriced. I'm just like, pretty tired, like, wanna go home? And he's just like, oh, okay. You had just spoken about your future with me, this, that, and the other, about how sex is a very beautiful thing in a relationship. And mind you, I told you I wasn't having none of that. You made me pay for the first date. Tell me, give me a second chance. You try to take me to Dollar Pizza. And then you make me pay for my second date. With credit. So I just totally dubbed it. I totally dubbed it. And he kept trying to talk to me. I was like, no. Like, I'm not even going to tell you the second time around that you did the same thing. So I was just like, no. You've been cut off, my friend. And that is the time that I paid for both my first dates with the same person. And try to get swindled on a date for Dollar Pizza. Do better, guys. And women, be prepared. Men, be prepared. But it's one of my story times. I hope you laughed at my sadness. But it's alright, we're doing better now, folks. That's about it. This will be my outro. So I will see you guys soon. To get ready with me and a story time. Like, sit down and chill. If it's a little long, I'm sorry. But don't go on blind dates. No matter if you know a mutual person, just don't do it. But that's it. I hope you guys like the look. Go to my friend's baby shower. I'm super late, literally an hour. But we Spanish, so these things don't even start for like an hour late. I'll see you guys soon. I love you so much. Remember to subscribe somewhere ahí abajo. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. That's how we gonna keep it popping. And I'll see you guys next week with actually a review. So a review of some dupes. Stay tuned, girl. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.